The narcissist is a chameleon. The narcissist is going to be whatever you want them to be. And for example, the narcissist that set me up by putting another narcissist around me, he for years was, speaking on morality and acting as if he has this moral high ground to stand on. Imagine the irony of someone speaking to you for like 4 years and preaching about morality, and the whole time they're trying to snake you and stab you in the back and set you up. I mean, it's utter insanity. And then he would act as if he was like very pro-women and standing up for women, and he stood up for me at times too, and he would tell me stories of different stuff. Like he said, he was at the club or whatever, the bar, and some woman didn't have a ride home, and so he took her. He said she lived like way out of the way, and he gave her a ride home, and he's like, oh, who would leave a woman there, and this and that. Like, he was just saying this stuff. Like, I mean, I think he did actually bring her home, but you're saying that you're so great with women, meanwhile you're setting me up to stab me in the back. And he had mentioned other stuff about women, and like, oh, they were nice, and he really didn't want to do that to them, like in a phone conversation. And I'm like thinking, what does he mean he doesn't want to do that to them? So he gave signs that he was also setting these other people up. You know what I'm saying? So they can change their stripes, they can change their colors, and they're gonna present whatever they need to present to trick you, essentially. So it's important to pick up on different red flags. There's a lot of inconsistencies that you need to notice with people. And then he, out of the blue, like years later, introduces me to this guy who happens to have the exact same passion as me. So I'm like, did he have this guy like sitting in the bank this whole time, and he knew, okay, if he puts that guy around me, we have the exact same interests, that I'm gonna be like, oh, that's my soulmate, da 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 da. Like was he, I'm pretty sure he had that guy in the bank the whole time, knowing that I would like latch on to him and be like, oh my god, who's that guy? Like, he just randomly brought him around like 3 years later, and then I was talking to that other narc for like a year, but there kept being red flags, so I kept going back to the friend and going, oh, well, what's up with this guy? He did this, he did that. Like, for a year, I'm bringing up red flags about this guy. And for a year, he completely brushed off every single red flag. So then I knew, I'm like, he's in on it. He's in on it. He wants me to be tortured by this guy. He specifically put that guy around me to hurt me, and then they were both gonna go and laugh and be like, ha ha ha, and compare notes and then when I went back to the so-called friend, in quotes, he was gonna gaslight the hell out of me, and they were both gonna go back and take notes and laugh. I'm like, these people are absolute utter losers, and like, I'd never seen anything like it in my life. I mean, this is like high school loser stuff. Like, it's like unbelievable how it's just so stupid. It's unbelievable. But the point is, they're gonna present as anything that they think will appeal to you so that they can deceive you. That's the whole game. They have to reel you in somehow, so they're gonna act as if, you know, they're an angel of light, they're pro-women, they're just so moral and above everyone else, you know, because remember, the devil isn't going to show up with horns and a pitchfork. The devil is going to show up as an angel of light in order to trick you. So, you know, narcissists are very good chameleons. They're going to blend in. They're going to do whatever they need to do to deceive you and trick you and reel you in. Because if they show up as a horrible demonic person, they're not going to be able to reel you in, so that's the whole game. You know, so essentially they're going to do whatever it takes to get that supply, and there's no boundaries, there's nothing they won't do in order to get that supply.